like superpowers, you know? What is on your face? Yep. Still haven't figured out how to do my hair. Good morning. It's been raining for so long that I'm not even sure why I get up anymore. There's just like the general sense of obligation for being an adult who gets up in the morning. That's all that's driving me. Got my loose leaf organic fair trade green tea in there. I'm inside the tea! Ah! 29 years old, still haven't figured out how to drink right. This is a phenomenal smoothie, I do have to say. I feel like I need a running list on my refrigerator of, like, Lily, things you can put in your smoothie, because I forgot for at least over a year that I could put citrus zest in my smoothie, and it's fantastic. So good, and there's still some little, like, pieces of the citrus zest in there. They've definitely infused the whole smoothie, but I get them and chew on them a little bit, and because the bananas and berries are so sweet, you don't get the bitterness. It's not unpleasant at all. It's so nice. I also put flax seeds, some amla powder. I dumped my green tea leaves in here, which is something I don't usually do, but I was like, hey, why not? And then I have some blueberries and ginger and turmeric, and I've been so happy with getting back on the turmeric every single day. My skin is feeling so good. And my body feels good, and I feel like I'm recovering from my workouts really nicely, so my body's just happy right now. Oh, and ironically, last week when I filmed my vlog, I was like bragging about not getting sick, and not but 24 hours later, I was literally sick. And it was like the same sickness. I've talked about it before, but it's the same damn thing every time. You know, my throat gets sore, and then my nose gets stuffy, and I get a sinus infection, and I've gone through this hundreds of times. So I started resting immediately. I like doubled up on the ginger, took my turmeric, rested, stayed warm, and then I did something that I've never done before. I snorted hydrogen peroxide, which was possibly the worst thing that has ever happened to my face. Oh my god, I felt like a tiny atomic bomb had gone off in my sinus, and it just like filled up the whole thing, and I was like, oh, get it out of my face! But after like 30 seconds, I blew my nose and like all the foamy stuff came out, and it was like my entire sinus had just been cleaned out, and it was good. And I went back to bed, and I still didn't feel great for about 24 hours. I snorted hydrogen peroxide one more time when I started to feel a little bit more buildup in my sinus. But between the peroxide and all the rest, I got better. I was sick for like 36 hours, and then I was done. And I'm so freaking relieved, because usually that would take me out for like freaking 2 weeks straight. And I do just want to mention two things about this. One, hydrogen peroxide is a potent free radical. You don't want to be putting that inside of your face regularly. Hydrogen peroxide is something that your own immune cells use to kill bacteria cells and invaders, but it is very damaging to your body's tissues. It's a free radical. It's not something that you want in your body regularly. The next point I want to make is that there's no shame in getting sick. You know, like, I'm happy that I don't get sick as often as I used to, because I would get sick literally every 2 months. And then it went to every 6 months, and it always made me feel bad, especially after I transitioned to a vegan diet. Sorry, my lighting is changing. After I transitioned to a vegan diet, I always felt really ashamed because I kept getting sick, and I was like, I'm a terrible example for veganism. You know, it's like my immunity just can't handle. You know, certainly there are ways that you can improve your immunity or just support your body as much as possible through diet and well-being. But I mean, I've been eating a vegan diet for almost 10 years, and fair enough, I eroded my health a little bit more throughout that process with eating disorders and over-exercising and still trying to, you know, diet and going up and down and all over, and it was just a mess. But, you know, it's been at least 5 or 6 years that I've been consistently nourishing my body and eating really good immune boosting foods. And then it's been another 2 or 3 years that I've really been incorporating like lots of greens and the turmeric and ginger, and making sure that I'm getting all of the supplements that I need, like the B12 and perhaps even some DHA. And so just because you're starting a vegan diet, or even if you've been vegan for years, don't feel bad if you get sick, man. It just happens. Like, I get it that there are some vegans who are like, I went vegan and I never got sick again, and great, good for you. Sounds like your immune system responded appropriately. That doesn't always happen for everybody. Regardless, if you're sick right now, rest well, try to take good care of yourself. I know how you feel. If you're healthy and you've been healthy and you went vegan and you never got sick again, good for you. All right, you guys, it's almost lunchtime. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna have lunch today. Levi, 808 Plant Fat, and I have been trying to eat dinner at like 5 o'clock, so I'm gonna see if I can eat at least before 6 again today, so I might not even be hungry until dinner. We'll just have to see, okay? So I will see you guys for the next time I consume sustenance. Oh my God, my prayers have been heard. Thank you, God. Thank you.
Sunberry. Hi, boys. Hi, boys. Oh my God, I miss the sunshine.
The sun came out. It's a freaking miracle. So of course it's like 2,000 degrees now, thus the change in my outfit. So I'm gonna go pick up my friend and then go to the gym in a few minutes. So I'm gonna have a snack of these bananas and the rest of this cacao pod. That's all I feel like eating because I don't want to go to the gym and be all full and burpy. Monster salad.
The children are interrupting me.
Alright, my evil stepmother came out. Got my big ol' salad. I made a salad of vegetables like lettuce and red cabbage, tomatoes, carrots, some cilantro, red onion. Levi cut up most of those while I was at the gym because he is a doll. And then I got home and he was like, "You want to go for a run?" And I was like, "Really?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Yeah, I can go for a run." So we went for a run and got our sweat on, and it was fan-frickin-tastic. I do have to say, I have sweated so much today, I feel thoroughly cleansed. But now I'm going to eat this delicious salad. It's dressed with the sweet potatoes, smushed with the black beans, smushed with about a tablespoon of tahini because somebody ate the last of the avocados. No names about who that was. And then about a clove and a half of garlic because I have been on the garlic bus big time recently. And I'm gonna take all that smushy deliciousness and I'm gonna wrap it in these big, beautiful collard greens that I got delivered yesterday. So that's gonna be me for tonight. And full disclosure, I ate like 1.5 spoonfuls.
You had peanut butter?
Delicious peanut butter. I ate it in front of you.
No, I wasn't watching.
Yeah, you were like, "You want to go for a run?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "I need to fuel up." So I had 2 bananas and a spoonful of PB. It was good. And then I had about 6 mouthfuls of white rice when I got home.
You had white rice too?
I couldn't stop myself, babe. I just went for a run after I went to the gym, and I was like,
Where's the sweet potato?
I need some rice. It's in the Tupperware in the sink. All right, this vegan is going to stuff her face.
When you get those collards?
You want one?
You cannot have one?
You can have one, yeah. I can always get another one.
Something like that?
Yeah, exactly. Collard Rito or collard taco. Collaraco.
That's really healthy tasting.
Collard taco. It tastes very green, yeah.
Yeah.
Very green. All right, you guys, thank you for watching and spending some time with me today. And as always, until next time, make better choices for yourself. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. And take really, really good care. I will see you all very soon. Bye. You know what's not fair is that I always say make better choices for yourself. No one's gonna do it for you, but
I'm gonna open this.
No, I'm not gonna have.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, what?
See, I just made a better choice for you.
Whoa. you just kept me on track.